Hi, Melissa here, Creating Conscious Change. I think it's day 3 of the challenge. I just posted quickly because earlier I had to go into the live, even though I didn't really want to. And yeah, so and now just as I'm about to do this healing, I just got another download. Ridiculous. So I was thinking, because I was looking at the picture of the brain, and I know that procrastination does affect areas of the brain. So I basically said, if I take a snapshot of this picture, and then, so you're all going to be able to see this, and just say, let this healing take place and affect any area of the brain in a beneficial way for everyone concerned, that this will happen. Because you'll be looking at the picture of the brain and I'll be looking at it, and we'll be just looking at it together. Oh my God, I didn't have much sleep last night. I woke up at 4. I think I'm going slightly crazy with all this. So you can look at this picture of the brain, and this healing is gonna affect the areas of the brain that you need to have changed relating to procrastination, because it does affect the brain. I did check earlier. So, oh no, I've got to watch that video later. So these are my pendulum commands for procrastination that I designed the other day, and I'm going to be sending a copy of this out, and I'll be using this for the healing now. And where are we? Oh, and so these are the crystals we're going to be using: ametrine, honey calcite, carnelian, dragon's tooth, looks amazing, and the alchemy, desert broom, mountain mahogany, and Spanish bayonet. So I'll send this out too. Otherwise this is going to go on forever. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, I just dropped the pendulum again. So I've already done the 4 clearing, grounding, protection and connection that we discussed earlier. So I'm just going to... looking at the book of the anatomy, and I asked it, where shall I spin the pendulum over? So, and it said this part of the sinus, part of the vein, part of the brain. So it's a bit weird, but I'm gonna spin. So for everybody, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I have to maybe put the phone down. Hang on a minute, I've got to get the commands up. This isn't going right. Right. This is what happens when you try and do too many things at once. Okay. Okay, so as a group, we, and everyone who's going to be watching this video later, we release all procrastination patterns and the energy of feeling stuck. We clear all subconscious non-beneficial energy keeping us powerless. We remove all worries, fear and anxieties around making the wrong choices. We send love to our inner child and tell them that it's safe to act now. And we release the root cause of anything keeping us stuck in this life. We release all negative generational past life karmic energy. We release all subconscious causes of self-sabotage. We release all the guilt that we feel at not having followed our dreams. And we release all the fears of taking on too much responsibility. Let me just stop. Oh, there's one more. So this is fine. You can, when you're doing a pendulum healing, you can start and stop it. It's no problem at all. Yeah, so we remove the lack of focus and detail of overwhelm from our systems now. All my cells, tissues, organs and DNA release inertia now, and release the feeling of being stuck and not knowing which way to go. So basically, this relates to what happened to me recently. I was meaning to put something on a website for so long, but I just couldn't, because I just didn't have the skill set to do it. And I was umming and ahhing, and I started 3 websites. I've had about 10 website names. I've created nothing on a website, nothing, absolutely nothing. And every time I go and try and design something in Canva, it's the same thing. I can't design, I just think I'm stuck, so I procrastinate and I block myself because I just can't do it. So that's why I put that outsourcing chart up, because sometimes we just do need to outsource. Like, I'm not supposed to be a graphic designer. I'm supposed to be doing pendulum teaching and healing, you know. And I've wasted 6 months pretty much trying to do everything, and it's just not possible. So that's why I'm so grateful to Kelly, who's come in. It was just by chance that at 4 o'clock in the morning, when I was really tired, and I just looked at Facebook, and it was in a group that I've never ever been into, and I saw her message and I just thought, oh, I'm going to post something about not being able to develop a website. And then she contacted me, and then all of a sudden she's created an amazing graphic for me. And so, well, I did do a pendulum spin to intend that I really liked her work. So yeah, so you can basically get that pendulum out for any single thing that you want to. So, okay, so we're releasing all frustration and procrastination around subconscious and conscious traps and blocks that are stopping us from moving forwards now. Okay, it's just going to finish. So everyone watching this video is receiving this healing, whether they intend to or not. And if you intend to receive it 50 times as powerful as I'm doing it, then you will. So look at that, that's going up and down. That's completely stopped now. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually, it might be a good idea so that you can have a look at the commands. That's a bit nicer for you, isn't it, rather than looking at the picture of a head. Rather than looking at a picture of veins in a head. Okay, so what are we doing? So allow us to realise that the time is now to take action on our goals. Allow us to realise that we have everything we need to move forwards. We call in the wisdom of our higher self to activate new action. We release, we've done that. Enable us to know how to prioritise our time and energy. Enable us to know to be easily focused on our goals and how to achieve them. It's easy for us to take small steps every day towards our goals. All our cells, tissues, organs release inertia. We've done that. Our elemental energy is balanced and aligned. We are aware, powerful, and know how to easily move forwards. We call in self-confidence, patience and wisdom, and we know that we have the tools and abilities to succeed in this life. Okay, please hurry up this little bit now, thank you. Great, so that's that part done. Now I'm just gonna bring in the crystals. So I call in ametrine, honey calcite, carnelian and dragon's tooth crystalline energy to help us with this healing. And for all these transformational changes we can have. And I also call in desert broom, mountain mahogany and Spanish bayonet yucca for desert alchemy essences. This is so cool, we can call in essences because there are literally thousands of amazing essences out there that you now can just call in with your pendulum. It's like amazing when you can just do the research. You can just think, oh, what do I want today? I want a transformation. And then so you just go on the internet and you look for which essence provides a transformation. You can ask the pendulum if this is going to be good for you, and then call it in. You're just going to call it in with a pendulum. I call this essence into my energy system, and it's going to do it for you. So basically, like, there's literally no limits, as we found out this morning, to what we can do. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Okay, so that's finished now. And I'm just gonna ask, so the right hand page is a yes and the left hand page is a no. Has this healing now taken place for the group? Yes. And so say the whole page is half a chart, and how much energy have we brought in for ourselves? Great, that's 100%. Okay, can you all do your percentages just so that we can see if it's worked or not, and I'll send the PDFs out when I've completely finished. Okay, everyone, I hope that helps us. I'm sure it is going to, because this work is really fast and powerful, so great.